Welcome everyone. Welcome to your flow practice. So a 20-minute simple flow sequence today. Standing tall at the top of your mat, rooting down through the four corners of your feet, spinning your palms forward and just allowing yourself the space, the courtesy, and the time to arrive fully on your mat and standing tall and strong in your mountain pose. Starting our practice by setting intention. Draw your palms together at heart center. Slightly tuck your chin and close your eyes. Set that one word intention or blessing for your practice today. And carry it with you. Pay it forward. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release hands down to your sides. Mountain pose. Step back, sun salutes. Inhale, float your arms overhead. Exhale, soften the knees as you bow fully. Inhale, lift and lengthen to your flat back. Exhale, step the right foot back. So pausing here for a moment. Set up your base. Front knee is stacked over the front ankle. Back heel is lifted. Shoulder blades together. Neck is long. Inhale, float your arms to airplane. Exhale, stretch your arms forward. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, soften into your first balancing warrior. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out, shoulders over hips. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, float the hands down. Take a full breath in, ground down through your palms. And exhale, step back to your downward facing dog. So first down dog of the practice, walk it out, bend one knee at a time, send your heels down towards the mat. So creating space to the backs of the legs, the calves, the hamstrings, the backs of the knees. Relax your shoulders, full breath in, and long breath out. Next inhale, shift to high plank. And exhale, tap your knees down to the mat. You're going to bend your elbows into your low push-up position. The Chaturanga Dandasana, neck is long, chest is hovering. Release all the way down to the mat. Flip to the tops of your feet, slide your palms back slightly, and just come to your baby cobra pose. Fire up through your elbows by squeezing them in towards each other. Press down to the tops of the feet. Maybe peel another set of ribs up off the mat. You're going to tuck your toes, use your knees, lift your hips up and back, down dog. Full breath in, and full breath out. Next inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, lunge it all the way through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold yourself deeply. Bend your knees a lot and inhale, rise to fierce pose. So Utkatasana, chair pose. Knees are together if it feels right. So maybe you have to heel toe your big toes to touch. Shift weight into your heels and sink your hips nice and low. Belly's locked in towards spine. Chest and chin are lifted. Take a full breath in, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, send the left foot back. So pausing here. First round, all about the setup. So take a peek down and notice the orientation of your right knee over your right ankle. The left leg is nice and straight. Using core strength, inhale, reach your arms behind you. Exhale, stretch your arms forward. And inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, soften. So first few minutes of class, we're just working on warming up the body and settling the mind through movement and breath. Take one more breath, reach up and back. Exhale, float the hands down. Full breath in, belly to spine. Exhale, step back, down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. So you know your modified vinyasa. You can always tap your knees down. You can always stay in your down dog to rest. Inhale, float to high plank. Exhale, asana, tap your knees, low push-up. Inhale to your cobra. Maybe straighten your arms, lift your knees for upward facing. Exhale, roll over the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, lunge it through. Inhale, come light on fingers, look forward. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold deeply. Bend the knees and inhale, rise to fierce pose. And exhale, reset. Just find a place to soften, find a place to relax and rest. Deep breath in, prepare. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot back. Use your breath. Inhale, arms stretch to airplane. Exhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Take a full breath in, reach up and back. Exhale, peel open to your warrior two. Back heel spins flat. Shoulders stack over hips. Press to the outer edge of the left foot and settle deep into hips. Next, inhale, flip the front palm, reach up, revolve your warrior. And exhale, sink a little lower into the front knee. So just let the left side of your body fan open. Take one more breath, reach up and back. Exhale, big windmill all the way down. Back heel lifts, step back, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, high plank. Exhale to your low push-up. You can always tap your knees. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Beautiful movement. Inhale, the right leg high. Exhale, lunge it through. Inhale, gaze forward, look forward. Exhale, step forward and fold, let it go. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold deeply. Bend the knees and inhale, rise to fierce. And exhale, pause. Take a deep breath in, reach up, send your thumbs back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, send the left foot back. Arms reach back to airplane with your breath. Sweep your arms forward and up and rise. So it's a big breath in to reach up and back. And then exhale, peel open to your warrior two. Set it up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Flip the front palm, reach up and revolve. And then exhale, so you can let that left hand wrap the back or just rest on your thigh or on your calf, whatever is accessible to you. Take one more breath. Reach up like you're reaching to the back wall. And then exhale, windmill all the way down. Step back to your down dog. Full breath in. And full breath out, let it go. Nice and slow. Inhale to your high plank. Exhale to your low push-up. Inhale to cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, lunge it through. Inhale, come light on fingers, lift to the heart. Exhale, step up and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold deeply. Bend your knees and inhale, rise to fierce. And exhale, pause. So slight scoop of the tailbone here. Imagine you're pulling your hip pointers towards your low ribs. Now stay lifted through the chest, stay light and open through the heart. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Keep the upper body lifted as you draw your arms back to airplane. And then sink nice and low into your legs. Bring your chest right onto your thighs. Now maybe as a challenge pose today, you shift weight into the balls of your feet and peel your heels up off the mat. So just a little variation on half chair. Neck is long, squeeze the thighs, let it get a little shaky. Take one more breath and soften the knees, release the heels, fold all the way forward. Separate your feet to fist distance. Take your peace fingers and grab your big toes. So Padadasasana, Uttanasana. Soften your knees, pull your chest to your thighs. Let your elbows expand east to west. and let your head hang like it's a giant weight. So if it feels right to nod the head yes or shake it no, you can do that. Do whatever feels good. Breathing in and breathing out. Take one more breath. Shift weight forward. Pull yourself in, chest to thighs. And release your grip. Next inhale, float your hands to your shins. Find your flat back. And then exhale, send the right foot back. Reach your arms back to airplane. Sweep your arms forward and up. So as you know it, take a full breath in, reach up and back. Exhale, peel open to your warrior two. Set it up. Flip the front palm, reach up and revolve. And exhale, pause right here. So 3 breaths. Start reaching and start expanding through the ribs. Reach like you're going to tap the back wall. And then go for depth through the legs. Keep pressing through the outer edge of the left foot. Send the left knee forward. Take one more breath. Reach up, reach back. Float all the way back to your warrior two. Bend knee triangle. Flip your palms up to the ceiling. Reach forward and hinge right in. So you can rest your left forearm on your thigh, taking the right arm high. So maybe today you straighten both arms long, expand open through the heart. And if you want to play with taking a half bind, you can take the top arm behind you. They're reaching for the low back or maybe the crease of the left hip. Just find some space through the shoulders and find some depth through the legs. Using your breath to keep the mind still and calm. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep dialing out through the back heel. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Stay with it. Take the top arm high. Ground down to your feet. Float back up to your warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach upward long. So just one breath here. And then exhale, windmill all the way down. Ground down through the palms and step back to your down dog. And just pause. Deep breath in. Open the mouth. Let some heat go. You can stay here and rest, or you can vinyasa through. So your choice, your practice, customize it. Beautiful, ladies. Moving into Vasisthasana side plank. So I'm going to give the modification. So if you're going to modify or have shoulder issues, just follow Stephanie in the center of the room. Everyone bring your big toes together. Shift to high plank. And Stephanie is going to modify by tapping her left knee down. Everyone else is going to ground down through the left palm. Spin your heels to the left. And take the right arm high for your side plank pose. So you can stack or stagger the feet, or not here long, and press down to the left palm. Create a little space between yourself and the mat. Maybe float your gaze up to the top fingers. Take one more breath. And come back to foundation. Release the right hand down. High plank. Option to tap your knees. Hover in your low push-up. Inhale, come back to high. And exhale, roll over the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Full breath in. And full breath out. Right leg high on the inhale. Exhale, place it all the way through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward and let all of that go. So clean slate right here, right now. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, bow deeply. Bend the knees and inhale, rise to fierce. And exhale right into that resting position. Take a deep breath in. Lift and lengthen and exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot back. Other side, here we go. Arms reach back. Stretch your arms forward and rise. Balancing warrior. Big breath in. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. When it feels right, flip the front palm, reach up, revolve. Radiate your warrior. 3 breaths to open, to receive, to feel. So go reach. Sink low. Take one more breath. And come back to your warrior two with control. Flip your palms, reach forward, bent knee triangle. So start by resting your forearm, and then maybe expand your arms. Open through the chest and heart, and if it feels right, you can take the top arm behind you into that beautiful half bind position, peeling your left shoulder open, letting your heart shine forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Take one more breath. Sink a little bit lower into legs. Take the top arm high. Float back to your warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach up, revolve, and smile. It's all good. And exhale, big windmill all the way down. Step it back to your down dog. Breathe in. Open the mouth. Let some heat go. Beautiful. Inhale to your high plank. Again, always optional. Exhale to your low push-up. Inhale to your cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. And pausing here, setting up your side planks on the other side. Big toes touch. If you're modifying, you're going to shift to high plank and tap the right knee down. So everybody else, we're going to meet in that high plank position. Spin the heels to the right. Press the right palm down. Left arm flows up. So lift the hips. Draw the belly in. So let yourself get a little shaky. Let yourself get a little lost in that. These poses are to challenge our minds and our bodies. Take one more breath. Press down, lift up, look up. Come back to your foundation. Release the left hand down. You're at the top of that push-up position. Option to lower into the hover. Inhale, come back to high plank. And exhale, lift the hips, down dog. Left leg high. Lunge it all the way through. Inhale, gaze forward to find that long spine. And exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale to your flat back. And exhale, fold in half. Bend the knees and arrive in your fierce pose. And exhale. So last round of step backs. Take a full breath in, reach up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Moving deep into hips, lift and lengthen. And send the right foot back. So spin the heel flat here. Float your arms back to airplane. Sweep your arms forward and up. And just pause in your warrior one. So Virabhadrasana 1. Use the right heel. Press the right heel a lot. Send the right hip forward, left hip back. Shoulders and hips are square. As you reach up through fingers, shift a little weight forward into the left knee. Take one more breath, reach up and back, and then peel open to your warrior two. Straighten the left knee, pivot the left toes towards the side of the room. Option to pigeon toe your toes towards one another. Moving into wide angle or 5-pointed star. Flip your palms up to the ceiling. Press through your feet, lift through your heart, and then go ahead, just swan dive all the way down. Catching what you can. Calves, ankles, outer edges of your feet. Working that long, flat back on this side. I'll give you a chance to dome on the other. And start to shift weight into your toes and lift up through your hips. Neck is long. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Take one more breath. Pull your chest to your thighs to finish. Nice work. Release your hands underneath your face. You're going to walk your hands to frame your front foot and come into your low lunge. Okay. So this is where a block may be helpful. We're going to move into Anjaneyasana, deep forward lunge. So you're going to tap the right knee down, either onto the mat or towel or onto the block. So sometimes I like the block under my knee for extra support and also a little bit of a lift. So take whatever option you need, and you're going to bring your hands to the left thigh. Interlace your fingers right on top of the knee and start to shift weight forward so you feel that deep stretch to the psoas and through the hip clusters. Stay open to the chest, shoulders relaxed, jaw is relaxed, especially. And then if you want to play with an arm variation, you can float your arms into full locust, or you can reach your arms overhead, interlace fingers, pointers extend. So just do what feels right for you. You don't have to go anywhere. Nice choices. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take one more breath. Settle deeper into hips. And you're going to float your hands down the frame of your front foot. So remove the block. If you have the block underneath your knee, just place it to the side. We're going to move into half pigeon from here. You're going to heel toe the left foot to the right edge of the mat and extend the right leg straight back. Coming onto your palms to keep your chest lifted just to get yourself set. So if this isn't accessible to you, you can lie on your back and take figure 4. Just like Stephanie's doing in the center of the room. So from your half pigeon, you can start to walk your fingertips forward. Come to your forearms or your elbows and fold all the way forward. So maybe you rest your forehead on a block or on the mat. Just relax your shoulders and settle deep into your hips. Let gravity assist you here. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath. Relax the shoulders. And you're going to slide your palms underneath your shoulders. Peel your chest away from the mat. Tuck your right toes and step the left foot back into your down dog. So if you took the figure 4 position, just make your way back in a downward facing. Doesn't matter what it looks like. But what does matter is a safe practice. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, high plank. Exhale to your low push-up. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, lunge it through. Inhale, come light on fingers. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold in half. Bend your knees and inhale, rise to fierce. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, send the left foot back. Heel spins flat as your arms reach back to airplane. Sweep your arms forward and up right into warrior 1. And soften. Pressing through the outside of the left foot and the left heel. Turning your left hip forward, pulling your right hip back. You find that natural resistance. And just use your breath to soften and settle. Shoulders stack right on top of the hips. And find a little more depth through your legs. Take one more breath, reach up and back. And then peel open to your warrior 2. Straighten your front knee. Pivot your toes to the other side of the room. Bring your hands to your hips. So taking this wide angle this time with a dome spine. So if it's going to feel better with heel toeing your feet in to a shorter base, please do that now. Inhale, press to the feet, lift to the chest. And then exhale, pull the belly in and dome all the way forward. Releasing your hands underneath your face. And then walking your hands through your legs. So reaching behind you. Now see what you can go find. So maybe that's a neighbor's mat. Maybe that's a wall or a space. Or if you're outside, maybe that's a tree. Tuck your chin to your chest and gaze right up at your navel. And shift weight into your toes and just notice what happens to the hamstrings. Hips will lift. Hamstrings will release. So find that length to the back of the neck. Take one more breath. Walk your hands underneath your face. Come to spider tip fingers and find your flat back. Beautiful, everybody. Walk your hands to frame the front foot. Pivot all the way around into that lunge. And then tap the left knee down. So use the block if you're going there. Bring the hands to the right thigh. And get yourself set into Anjaneyasana, deep forward lunge. And breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Settle a little deeper, exhale. Take one more breath. And release the hands down. Frame the front foot. Get rid of the block if you're using it. And then heel to the foot, to the left edge of the mat. Coming into half pigeon or flip over onto your back and take figure 4 the other side. So I'm going to leave that up to you in your own practice at home. This is just guidance. You don't have to do everything that's cued. And set yourself up for your half pigeon. You know exactly where you're going. Just listen to your body. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Find some softness through the shoulders. A lot of times we hold this tension in our upper body and we're not even aware that we're doing it. That's why we practice the art of paying attention and mindfulness in yoga. Just paying attention to how our bodies respond to movement and breath. Take one more breath. Slide your palms underneath your shoulders. So take your time with this exit. Your exit is just as important as the pose. Start to peel your chest away. Tuck the left toes and step back to your down dog. From figure 4, just make your way there. So everybody go ahead and walk it out. And send the heel down one at a time. Relax through the shoulders. Take one more breath. Soften your knees. Walk your feet all the way up to your hands and have a seat on the mat. Lying back, setting up for bridge pose. So bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Knees are bent, knees pointed up towards the ceiling. Take a block with you. So you have the option to take a restorative bridge. Make sure you can graze the back of your heels with your fingers. Feet are separated about hip distance apart, so that's 2 fists if you want to measure off. Press down to the heels and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. If you're using a block, place the block right underneath your sacrum and just rest. From bridge pose, you can wiggle your shoulders underneath your body. Bring your palms together and interlace fingers. Start to drive your knuckles towards your heels. So maybe you find by pressing your palms and sending your knuckles forward that you find a little more natural lift in your hips. So just notice what you can connect to. Take one more breath. Press to the heels, lift the hips up a little higher. And slowly lower it all the way down to the mat. Just let your spine settle. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall apart into Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand to your heart, the other to your belly. Trying not to be distracted. Trying your best to stay present. And we're all faced with challenges that just kind of want to take us and bring us out of the moment. This practice teaches us how to be still through the mind and calm through the body. To stay present regardless of what shows up. Slide your knees together. Bring your knees into your chest for happy baby. So you're going to catch the outsides of your feet and start to draw your knees in towards the outsides of your ribs and just rock side to side, giving your back a beautiful massage. So greet this happy baby pose like it's a gift. Take your time. Open it. Explore it. If you find a place of interest or a place that maybe feels like it needs a little love, just hover over that place. Take one more breath. And draw your knees together. You're going to keep a hold of the right knee in towards the chest as you extend the left leg long, all the way down to the mat. Give your knee a nice squeeze into the chest or the shoulder. And you're going to bring that knee to center. So the knee is going to be at 90. Knee is stacked over the hip, and you're going to guide it across your body for your supine spinal twist. You can always take the right arm out towards the right. Look over the right shoulder if that feels right. And close your eyes. And one more breath. Guide the knee back to center. Straighten the leg all the way up to the ceiling. Lower it all the way down to the mat. Hug the left knee into your chest. Give it a nice big squeeze. When you're ready, and there's absolutely no rush, bring the knee to center and take it across your body. Find your twist. And last breath. Guide the knee back to center. Straighten the leg all the way up to the ceiling. Flex the foot. And slowly lower it all the way down. And let your toes play out to the corners of the mat. Flip your palms up to the ceiling. And you have arrived. Savasana. Stay here as long as you want. You can always move on to another video. Give yourself plenty of time for rest. When you're finished with your practice, receive it. Namaste. Nice job.